My name is Zoey BOCCARA and I present the Beirut.
Okay.
No problem. This is for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks.
Thanks, Zoe.
Beirut is the capital of Lebanon.
Huh? Brilliant. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock and we'll start. Sorry.
No problem. So, hi everyone. My name is Zoey, and I'm going to tell you my story. Since I was 14, I've been passionate about cooking and catering. After high school, I decided to go to business school in order to be able to open all the doors in my professional life. And for my master, I decided to combine business and catering and enter the world of hotel management. So after 4 years in restaurant management, I really wanted to start my own project.
Okay, we can hear. No, we can hear.
We can hear you fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
better with that, maybe.
No, we can hear
It's
you.
fine.
No, we
It's
can
okay?
hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's good.
we can hear you.
Okay. Following a trip to Lebanon,
Perfect.
on the land of my roots, an idea came to my mind. So why not open the first Lebanese fast casual restaurant in Paris? After a study, no. After a study I made of them on the market, seeing the different findings and reviewing the many concept fast casual Italian, Asian burger that already exist on the market in Paris, I finally decided to create Zoey Beyrouth. So what is Zoey Beyrouth? Zoey Beyrouth is a concept of Lebanese street food in its area of time because it meets current consumer expectations, offers healthy menu, and as a bonus, the concept is eco-friendly. At Zoey Beyrouth, we offer all kinds of Lebanese dishes in snacking mode, pita sandwiches, salads, soups, and puff pastries such as CREPY, sambousik, for people that know Lebanese food. At Zoey Beyrouth, we meet consumer current expectation about fast casual. By that, I mean low prices, high quality, and fresh products. Often, when I go to a restaurant, I want to extend the experience at home, like I think everyone. This is why I decided to add a delicatessen shop to Zoey Beyrouth in order to allow my clients to bring a little part of Lebanon back home by buying Lebanese products and following the cookbook recipes in free access in the restaurant.
Keep going, keep going. Would you rather use this?
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Okay, we try this one. Number 2? There you go.
Okay, thank you.
I think you deserve an extra minute.
She does.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep going, don't worry.
Pressure's off.
Is that better?
We opened 2 years ago. We are located in the center of Paris and have a room of 15 seating places. We mainly target business consumer at the lunchtime, but also the neighborhood in the evening. So we are open at the lunch, but also in the evening. Consumer take mostly takeaway, and we already work with Uber Eats and Deliveroo. We have a lot of loyal clients who love the concept and said to me, when the second one? And many bloggers came to the restaurant, wrote articles on Instagram, and brought new clients. So all this enthusiasm around my restaurant made me want to develop it and make it an even more beautiful and ambitious project, such as developing the gluten-free, but also quickly create a Zoey Beyrouth food brand that we are going to put on sale in our store to begin and elsewhere. It is for this project that I'm pleased to be here today and introduce it to you. So, what I want for Zoey Beyrouth? In the future, I want that Zoey Beyrouth become the reference of Lebanese street food in Paris and all over France by opening 4 additional points of sale in the next 5 years, by targeting the office district of Paris and its suburbs. And within 3 years, the project is to develop a central kitchen to reduce production costs that will deliver all restaurants at Beyrouth and also offer an event service catering for businesses. And further, the project is to develop the franchise all over France in the most attractive cities, such as Lyon, Bordeaux, Nantes, Marseille, etc. So to initiate and make live this exciting project, I seek a funding of 350,000 euros to implement this development strategy that begins with the opening of the second restaurant. So thank you for listening and for your attention, and welcome any question.
Thank you.
I'm not sure the people in the audience can see the sales numbers, but this is indicating you do like 5,000 euros a week, roughly, maybe?
By week, by month, I do like 10,000, between 10 and 15,000.
From a month. Can you make any profits on that number?
For the moment, no, because the problem is that I did with my own money.
Yeah.
With family money, and with what I had, I cannot be in the best area of Paris. So I decided to be in the center, but in an area with no big flow. Okay. There is a lot of business in the area, but they all have cafeteria, and all the other one, there are not a lot of employees in the area. Okay, just second question.
Are your sales growing?
Sorry?
Are your sales growing week by week?
A little, but unfortunately the area, the rent in the area are very big. Yeah. So all the company that are here go to the suburbs because the rent is lower. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Lynne? Yeah, what sort of marketing are you doing to increase the footfall in the restaurant?
So I do everything. I have an Instagram account, a Facebook page, and because I'm the new generation, I talk with a lot of food bloggers that, like I said, that they come to the restaurant. They post on Instagram. They have a blog. And for example, I have a little article on a new food guide that it's in sale in Fnac or in big shops. Okay. And they brought a lot of new clients every day.
And do you see your followers increasing on Instagram, Facebook?
Yes, I have a lot of followers. Each time an Instagram food blogger came, my follower grew up.
Good presentation, and what comes across certainly is your kind of knowledge of what you're about to go, what you're doing, and your passion for it. So that's great. You've got a slide in here about competition, which I don't think others have seen, where you say your competitors are weak. So explain to me in a kind of sentence what is special, what makes your offer better than the competition.
I offer healthy food. In Paris, you have a lot of Lebanese restaurants, as you know, but they are all traditional. They are not modern, they are not healthy. And in general, the owner is a little old. Today, I'm young, I'm a woman. I know what people like me want to eat at the lunch. This is why I decided to create Zoey Beyrouth, to offer a new way of eating Lebanese food in Paris.
Good. Hasn't Noura launched a street food offer?
Sorry?
Noura, one of your big competitors,
yes,
launched
Noura is the biggest in Paris.
But they have a street food offer, unlike the restaurants.
They have created one year ago the street food concept. Yeah. But the problem is that Noura is very old now, and a lot of my clients and my friends were Lebanese too. They said to me that it's not the same quality like before. Okay. So I think there is an opportunity to win the market. Sure. And
have you done this by yourself to date? Because you haven't talked about other people.
No. My associate is my mother. So she does every cooking recipe, and I have 2 employees that do everything.
Zoe, thank you so much. What a great presentation. Well done. Thank you. Well, the fun does not stop there, and despite the programme, we have 2 more late entries. Our next concept needs no introduction. Please welcome to the stage Ron from the Avocado Show.
I'm up against it now. But that was fun. I come bearing gifts. That's fine.
We like that.
Sorry for that. You don't need this for now, but you can take this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give it to
bribery.
Thank you.
I'd never skip
Well,
a present.
that normally works.
Thank you.
Just a small trick.
Just a reminder, you've got 5 minutes, and then 2 minutes, if we can, question and answers.
Is it true that you were going to spend 1 minute of that tap dancing as you promised?
Did I?
You did. Don't act surprised.
What's in this gin and tonic? I don't know.
Can I just ask up front, what member of your family is involved in this business? Is it mother, father, aunts?
We're one big green family, actually,
got
all
it,
over
yeah.
the world. So don't worry about it. First of all, thank you for your time and the fact that we could do a late entry. I think this was thought of when we were standing here on stage having a good session yesterday. I just wanted to pitch our concept to you and see what you think about it and how you feel about it and that kind of stuff. I'm from the Avocado Show, which is the world's first avocado franchise in the restaurant business. And we base all of our pretty healthy food on sustainable avocados. The second thing we do is we have seen an opportunity to create a brand, more of a lifestyle brand. What Chiquita did for bananas, that's actually what we want to do with avocados, including anything else. So that could be B2B or B2C products. It could be food, but it could be merchandise. It could be books. It could be creating documentaries and actually teaching people about a lot of things. We're founded by myself and Julian Zaal, who's here, and we had a lot of help of Jamie van Heijen, who's an amazing chef that helped us to get the concept right. And after that, we had a first round of funds already, which was done by Sean Harris, the Bill Gates of avocados, as we call her. Industry leader, 25 years in the business, and really helped us out with smart money, so we could get started in the first round that we wanted to do. So we did that. Our first, well, not even campaign, actually our very first time we said anything about the Avocado Show, it went viral. And by that, I mean 500 million views by now, 100,000 plus followers, just went nuts. Multiple franchise requests before opening, really strange feeling that is. And the reason for that is because we were first on market and we actually created something new that was on every trend we could find. It was mono, which really worked well in Amsterdam in the past 5 years. It was good for any diet, so any flexitarian diet that you might wish for. It's healthy, it looks amazing, it's part of feeling better, moving better, eating better, all of that actually combined. So we were very happy with that, and we believe you can speak anything into existence, so we said, why not open an avocado restaurant? Once we said it out loud, it just took over the world by surprise. Now, why avocado? First of all, it's the most nutritious fruit in the world, and simply by that fact, we believe that everyone should have it in their diets, period. And by thinking that, we started looking at it, is it versatile? Yes, it is. We can create breakfast, lunch, dinner. We can do it in a takeaway, delivery, or eat-in form, quick or long, whatever it is that you want to do. We can make very extraordinary things, or just avocado on toast and smash that, anything in between. So we're very happy with that. One of the other things is, once we started to do a bit of research, we found out it has an enormous consumer group as well as fan base. So obviously there's a lot of people who are fans of avocado. You can find them online, but actually there's a much larger just consumer group of that. And at the same time, every continent in the world is in a different stage, which helps us to look in the past and predict the future. So if you look at South America, for instance, it's part of the culture. Everyone knows about it. Everybody eats it. If you go to North America, it's well in the market. They mostly focus on guacamole and that kind of stuff. It's very trending in Europe right now, and in Asia, it's only 1 or 2% market penetration. So there's a lot of future actually to grow there. Speaking about growth, it was a $13 billion industry. It's going to $23 billion in just 10 years, and there's 3 minutes to go. Sorry, 3 years to go on that before it's there. Yeah, you know, you got to try this. So we created a business model here in Amsterdam. We launched our very own full-service restaurant. We also launched a to-go version. The first one is very good for market entry franchising. The second one is good for real expansion if you want to do the numbers, if you want to do airports, if you want to do high-traffic locations, which is things that we do. What else do I really want to tell you? We have amazing extra revenue streams due to products and other things that we do. For instance, that book got us from a 16.50 average spend to a 21 euro average spend because we couldn't sell more food or drinks, but we really know how to market that. We're going to take that online and make sure that we can push the markets worldwide while the franchises help us build a global brand. We're not really looking for money right now, but in about 1.5 years, we'll be fully in the green and ready to take over the world in much, much more territories. And we just want your time and attention. That's all. Thank you.
Not bad at all. Well done. Should we start, Paul?
So can we just talk about money?
Yes.
You've got 4 trading outlets, is that right? No?
So we got
how many trading outlets do you have?
We have one here, which is a full-service restaurant. We have a to-go one. We are opening our flagship store next month, and there's already a franchise open in Brussels.
Okay, so you've got 2. Do you make money at the moment?
We have a franchise in Brussels, so
okay.
it's 2 owned, 1.
The two that you trade at the moment that you own,
yeah.
do they make money? Those
yes,
sites make
like serious money for
okay,
give
us some kind of ideas.
We fill each seat 6 to 7 times a day. We're a 46-seat restaurant. In the first year, we did 1.7 million. This year, we're doing 1.85 probably.
Okay,
yes.
and in terms of that conversion into profit?
The lowest we ever had was 21%. We're looking at a projection of almost 30 next year.
Okay, right. I'd like to meet you again.
Yeah. Lynne, go ahead.
Dubai. Is that something that would interest you?
Absolutely. We had amazing offers from the GCC area.
Okay.
There were 2 things. One, it's not very hard to find money over there.
True.
We were looking for the right partner that has our DNA and can teach us a thing or two. And at the same time, we needed more knowledge about the area to know if we were making the right decisions. So we took our time a little bit on that, but after Europe, GCC is first. Yes.
Okay. And would you look to go in with a full-service restaurant, or would you be interested in a pop-up
I can tell you in a
incubator
month,
to start with?
we're doing a pop-up in London on the 11th of March at Bluebird Chelsea, and we'll see what that really does for us. We're not entirely sure what that does. We've seen it in media, but what does it actually mean? How do the operators respond? That kind of thing. And every market entry that we do is based on a full-service restaurant. And then we can really expand with all the to-go versions you would like in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. I think it's a great product.
Thank
really
you.
Cool.
How ready are you for franchising then?
We spent about 2 years to get to a point where I can say that we're comfortable to start. I think franchising or having a brand in any shape or form is about living documents, is about learning as you go. But right now we have the manuals, we have the processes in place, we know how to treat staff, we know how to train them, we know how to do it right, and Belgium is making more money than we are in Amsterdam, so there's something really good about that.
And then, assuming you are going to get an investor on board, what are you looking for?
Honestly, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think we came this far because we think big, and I know we have the brain capacity and the brand to pull it off. And I'm actually looking for someone who understands that we are more than a restaurant brand. We also have a brand which can make serious money. For instance, we launched our B2B avocado fries, which is a form of avocado tempura, which anyone can sell on their menu, and just like Coca-Cola or whoever, we offer them a discount if they name it the Avocado Show fries to build our brand, etc. End of the year, we're taking that into the supermarkets B2C, and we believe that franchising and opening sites can really help us build a global brand, but we can flood the entire world market once we have that status.
And do you have external investors at the moment, or is it wholly owned by the...
Only Sean Harris is part of our,
of
our business.
Yes, got it.
Wow.
Okay.
When did you first open the
17th of March 2017.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
Good.
Well done.
Very good.
Huge
Thank you.
round of applause, Bob. Brilliant. Play nicely, gentlemen. Yeah. So we have our last concept, which you guys don't know about, which is interesting.
Someone's been shot again.
No. I have to go. I've got to go plane catch. So
okay,
if you don't mind. So.
Yeah, no, you did say. Okay, last up, minus Robin sadly. So please give Robin a round of applause.
Guys,
he's going to have to leave us. He told me he had a flight to catch, so we're trying to keep tight on time, but sadly he's going to have to go. But just before we finish the session, we have one more concept to present. Please welcome YONCA to the stage, and she's going to be pitching Happy Earth to us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm today's surprise act.
Second surprise act.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm sorry I didn't have time to prepare enough copies, but that's because of the surprise act element. So yeah, I'm from Happy Earth. I have a background in design and design thinking, and I was working on a lot of projects which involved social challenges and global challenges. And what struck me during those years is that how much of our global challenges and our social challenges have to do or are related to our food. So that got me really excited, and I started to really educate myself and to do research about what is the optimal diet, and not only for our health but for the environment and for animal welfare. We had a lot of vegan concepts already, so yes, I also came to the plant-based whole foods diet. So I'm calling it a plant-based whole foods diet because it's vegan is a ethical lifestyle, which I would call myself, but it can be a strict lifestyle or a strict word. So a whole foods plant-based diet is what I ended up doing. I had lots of health issues myself, and a lot of problems and allergies and stuff like that. So I started to try different things, gluten-free, all kinds of stuff, and I came up with this diet, which was the whole foods plant-based diet. So I got so excited, I started blogging, and I was Happy Earth was an online appearance. So I created recipes, I wrote articles, I did interviews, stuff like that. And this developed, and at a certain time I was like, okay, I want to do more, I want to connect to the people, not only online but also one-on-one. So I organized a pop-up restaurant, a completely fine dining, raw food pop-up restaurant in Rotterdam, and I also did some workshops and events and festivals and stuff like that. So at this point I was really, really excited. So I quit my job, and I wanted to start a cafe or a restaurant where I could serve these kinds of food. So let's see. But yeah, well, I don't have a background in F&B, and I didn't have the capital, so how to do that? I started a crowdfunding, there we go. A crowdfunding campaign, and I opened Happy Earth in Rotterdam with purely on crowdfunding. So that was great to have a community. I did it in the form of pre-sale, so you could buy like 10 cups of coffee in advance, and then you would come and get it once we were open. What do we serve? Well, because I have this background in like the online presence, it had to be colorful, it had to be Instagrammable, it had to be appealing, but it also had to be a little bit of that comfort food feeling, all whilst the 100% plant-based whole foods. I believe in nutrient-dense foods, so no empty calories, but pure and very full. Raw food options, always ethical, which means fair trade, organic, cruelty-free, dairy-free, of course, mostly gluten-free. We don't do added oils, we don't fry stuff. no processed sugars, only like natural dates or stuff like that. Minimal food waste, saving meals. We are collaborating with the Too Good To Go app, maybe you know. So if we have anything left, then yeah, we offer it to the community. They can pick it up for a very, very small price. We source local when possible, and all our packaging are biodegradable. We have like metal straws and stuff like that. And what I am looking for is I would love to, Lynne, come to Dubai and
Okay.
work with you on a creative project. But well, I don't have a set question for you guys. I need this amount or that. I would love to do some more, just the way I started, do some more pop-ups, do some more projects to grow, or to see if there is a possibility for investment. So for, let's say, a master franchise.
Well done. Well done. Okay, great presentation. Thank you for that. And it looks like a super concept. You can see that you're a designer.
Thank you.
It shows on the plate, it shows in the brochure, in the presentation, etc. When, first of all, a few questions, but when did you first start? When did you open the restaurant in Rotterdam?
2 years ago now.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of the investment that you put into the restaurant, have you got that back?
Yes.
Are you making profit?
Yes. Small profit, but we are making profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how big is your team? How big is the restaurant?
So we have 20 seats. We are just a small place. We are in a residential area, what is also what could be improved in terms of profit if we go to a more central place. So 20 seats. I have 5 people working for Happy Earth.
Okay. All right, that's good. And do you have part of the, what sort of part do you play in the restaurant yourself? Are you there all the time? Do you have another job to fund? Are you
No. It is this is all I do, and
Okay.
I do basically everything. So I'm because I developed the recipes. I'm also in the kitchen, but I also have someone else who can be in the kitchen when I'm not there. I do marketing. I do everything. Yeah.
And how did you teach yourself the culinary side of things? Because you have a design background. So
Yes.
how did you get into the culinary side?
Like all millennials through YouTube, I think.
Okay.
So it's really, I thought it myself, many hours research, watching things, watching stuff, reading books, reading recipe books, techniques, raw food techniques, vegan techniques. And yeah, this is what it's led to.
Okay, and have you taken any mentorship from possibly any chefs or anybody that's in the business? Have you sought some kind of mentorship?
I would love that, but no, I didn't.
All right, and have you had any feedback from any people
Yes.
in the business?
Yes, absolutely. So we have many, in Rotterdam there are some vegan places, and sometimes people from there, like chefs from there, are coming over to taste, and I get really good feedback. So I'm very happy about that and proud of that, yeah.
Okay, it's good. Finally, have you been to Dubai before?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I think it's great.
Thank you.
I'm actually looking at backing something very similar to this in the UK, which is where I predominantly invest. So your plan is to expand this initially here, and then you also mentioned franchising. A lot of people have mentioned franchising today, which surprises me a bit, to be franchising your business so early. So just talk to me about where you see yourself expanding this business, and if franchising, why? Why franchising?
Why franchising? Yeah, because I think I don't have the capital to
No,
grow
that's
it
the
myself.
point of investment, yeah.
Yeah, so that's part of the investment, and I think to be at the back end and to be able to make sure that the quality and that the DNA is there, but not having to manage all the different restaurants myself.
I mean, that's a risk with franchising, that you are trusting somebody else. You know,
Sure.
you've created something that's very precious to
Sure.
you, and it reflects you,
Yes.
and you're potentially going to trust somebody else to execute it. But
And well, I founded this not because I wanted to make money or something like that, but because I really, really believed in the urgency on the levels of climate, health, animal
Sure.
welfare. So if I would go and franchise this, then yeah, I think you have to meet people who are really believing in the concept as well.
Sure. And okay, I know money's not your top priority, but is money part of your motivation in this? You're setting up a business here, you're potentially asking for investment, so I'm hoping that money is part of it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Let me put it this way: when you start something, you start it out of passion, and you're like, it doesn't matter if I make any money, if I can do this like every day, because this is my passion. And then, of course, once you settle down and everything is back to normal, then you're more like growing a business. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Very good.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Well done you. So we've got to pick a winner.
Wow.
What will stand out for you, Paul?
That's quite tricky.
Yeah.
Okay, I would summarize by saying I like Avocado Show, but it's a bit unfair because they're more developed than the other concepts we've seen. I'd definitely like to see them again and hear more about the business. Amelie, I really liked. I think Robin and I both like the differentiation there. Pizza's a massive segment, and they're doing something that's akin to pizza but different. I'd really like that because I think you could tell it was from the right place. And I liked Zoey as well, actually for the same reasons. So there were kind of 4 that I liked. So can I give myself some time to think? Well, have we got to choose one?
We've got to choose one between us. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
How about you? What stood out for you?
Well, I have to say my big favourite is the Avocado Show because of the... I've eaten there, I know, I've felt it, I've touched it, I've seen it, and I just think it's just a fantastic, and it's proven to be fantastic as well. I think the guys have done a great job in what they've done. Going into it, I really did like, when we first looked at it, it was the flour burger that really interested me very much when we looked at that. But yeah, I think in terms of the presentations, I think the Avocado Show, for a young fledgling, I have to say is the Happy Earth. I think I think there's legs in that. I think she needs a little bit more to grow on that one, but great idea, and I think a lot of passion behind it.
And they're all coming from very sort of different places, aren't they? Everyone's got slightly different places in their journey, which is really exciting. Yes. Okay, so we're going to have to think of a winner.
Okay, I think we should go Happy Earth. That's my proposal.
Ooh. Do you agree, Lynne? Ooh.
I think Avocado Show is great, but I think this is about early stage, and I think we should go for somebody who's early stage. I think we should either go Amelie or Happy Earth. That's my proposal.
We have our winner. Happy Earth's a winner.
Happy
Congratulations.
Earth, absolutely.
You agree?
I think you'll enjoy the White Room very much. I have eaten there.
Yeah, you get to go to the White Room with some friends. Lucky you. Gosh, I'm so jealous. And again, huge thanks to NH Hotels for the for the prize of that as well. So listen, this is us over. Huge thanks to first of all our concepts, because it's really hard to come up here and pitch your concept when maybe it's something you're not used to. And a huge thanks to the expertise of our judges. So thanks a lot. Well done. Thank you.